good, nigga.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All day.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20.
That's what you're supposed to be doing with the boys,
all
right?
the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 9th touchdown of the season.
See how Mahomes leave that bitch out there, Dre.
A first-quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
56 to Mark, boy, 56. Check 56. 65, 65. 65. Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, come on out here, come get some.
Allen gonna throw. And his throw is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 2 yards the long. Now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Hey, defense, let's go, pick it up, D. 56 to Mark, boys, 56. Check.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Hill on the return. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
The hell beeping and shit.
Keep fucking beeping and shit.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got
Fucking
it.
drop that. Boy, that shit didn't get fit.
Gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Allen. And almost picked off.
Oh my God, really?
Good news for them now.
They did that bullshit to me.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
That shit was gay. That was when a motherfucking pit.
He can run for it, and he will. He lost the football.
That's right.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Give it and take it away,
So
bitch.
down inside the 45 to the 43 yard where they'll take over. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was
The
good.
Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Why he didn't catch that?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Dang, sometimes I forget this nigga can scramble and shit.
At the 45-yard line. Ed Oliver, that time
Patrick
the one
Mahomes.
to get in there and bring him down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They're going
Wow.
deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. He missed one earlier.
Wide
but
open.
this time he gets it to go.
Chiefs 20. Bills nothing.
Niggas ain't ready for these Chiefs show.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
Oh,
away.
they going to.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing. And for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense. Just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Oh, shit.
No, it's still going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Nah. He ain't quit. We still playing this shit.
To throw again. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hold on.
Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Watch your
Allen
YouTube.
finding Brown for a Bills first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Say I'm still online, but I mean, say I'm still broadcasting, but
a play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
wow, nigga, you ain't.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
That was a good pass.
Stephon Diggs. His 9th touchdown of the
Still
season.
see it, Dre?
And the Bills get a bit closer. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has just goes sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window. Sings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Man, the fuck going on with your YouTube, nigga?
I don't know. But they see,
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for
Jesus
Hill.
Christ.
This is caught by Hill
Fucking
for a Chiefs touchdown.
pitch and catch out that bitch.
Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the game, 17 for the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Pitch and motherfucking
First
catch.
quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Motherfucking scored touchdowns and shit. Well, not Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams and shit.
Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Dancing to his, and he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
46-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the 7th-year running back, it's Le'Veon Bell. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
To number 87.
Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
What the hell you sitting on Instagram, E?
You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
I said, what the hell you sitting on Instagram?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot the last couple of games.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, it won't let me see it because it said account is private and shit.
For him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
Man, I can sit back on this nigga trash.
Last week at a certain point, because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
49, 49. 15, 15, 15. Come on.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught.
This shit is too fucking easy with these Chiefs, show.
Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game.
It's 41-7 in the second quarter.
And this offense
and there's still 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Chiefs 41, Bills 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
We left and said, "How mess." He said, "Man, why they call you that?" And he said, "Because I'm blessed."
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Stefan Diggs, a Bill.
Home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Bills cut into that lead. They didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it.
You watching the broadcast again, Dre?
They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Damn, I had to get set.
He's taken down. Corner blitz by Josh Norman works like a charm.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken from just outside the 30. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
The quarterback sack.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that.
From the gun, Allen. His throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their
Let's
own
go right now.
territory. Means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of 1st downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The
secondary has been roasted in this first half.
She tagged me in it.
Revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, that bitch going down. That bitch going down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek.
Put that bitch in a tub full of water.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, that's crazy.
And that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Nigga got 40 touchdown passes. I got 40 touchdown passes in 6 games.
Touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the route is on here in this first half.
That's Patrick Mahomes, yo. He a fucking beast, yo.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
Somebody in the chat said, niggas in this league sweet. He said he gonna throw for 80 touchdowns at this pace. Shit, I'm about to try to reach that mark. That's gonna be a mark nobody makes.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, Muhammad. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's going to go deep for Beasley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 5.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side.
Y'all got
Good
use
field
those
position they just
block,
took
yo.
over with. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Number 10,
Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone.
That nigga holding the shit out of me. Who the fuck's snoring,
Ends
yo?
up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
That's because it was your ass.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the best play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a
This nigga run the clock now, Dre. It's 55-14. It just went halftime. He might concede.
They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee.
Yo, now Nick, now you know every time the game starts, everybody always want to kick the ball off first so they can get it back halftime, right? Nigga, I receive with these Chiefs. I receive with these motherfuckers.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And his pass incomplete.
I need going to take no KC, no Jozo score one more time. And I might get some money tonight.
Ain't gonna be in shit. That shit rigged. That shit rigged. I'm telling you, y'all. It's rigged. FanDuel.
He sound like Trump.
Yeah, both of them motherfuckers rigged, man.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen.
I told you.
Drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
You don't never win.
32.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football,
man,
guys for the draft now.
Nigga, I won like 800 one time, then I won like a couple days later than that.
Than I am fullbacks.
Less than a week, I won like 700.
It's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
You know what I'm saying? And I won a couple times and shit. Like I won like a good amount of money and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like say like if I don't win nothing big, a lot of times I win my money back and shit.
Because that's the
You know
word
what
we
I'm
use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to
Or
rally
win,
around and block for
double
him.
my money,
Well, that worked
and
really
then
well
I just,
last week because he made it all the
pay
way
off
to
for
the
that
end zone.
shit.
This week you got Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really
Shit,
well.
I got friends and shit.
Run good for 18
Well,
and a 1st down.
one guy I know he
So 1st and
played
10.
it the second time he played it.
Might have to
Nigga won
start digging in for
$2,000.
second half blowout
You know what
material.
I'm saying? Yeah.
And going deep
It
for
was a
Hill.
little bit more than
And he
2,000. It
takes
was like
this into the
2,000
end
something.
zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
That's the second time playing this shit.
His 21st touchdown of the
I
season.
seen my
And thanks to the
it's
interception,
been times
the
when I've
Chiefs
been at like the
offense
top
cashes in with 6.
at the top of the list
And the
on
lead
like say
grows
the
even
betting shit
larger
or
here
maybe
in
the
the
top
3rd
3.
quarter.
Makes the score Chiefs
Like
62.
it wasn't like no magical
Now
shit.
after
It
the
was more so
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
I'm paying
away.
attention to all the games and shit, and it was just like shit just didn't go my way with the
And that
players
one
and
will
shit.
bounce out
It
of the
wasn't
back of the
nothing
end
to do with
zone,
like
so
it
we will
just
start
magically
here at the 25.
brought me out of the top spot and shit. And all right, I'm watching the game, and as the game going on, shit happening that's not in my favor and shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold.
Man, you know how big of a loss that
struggled
shit
big
be,
time
man?
in this game.
Like,
They're
it
getting
don't make no
blown out.
sense
How
for
do
them
they
to fucking
adjust?
rig it.
So
They already making money off of it. They making hundreds of thousands of dollars off of
working
big
well together.
Like,
But
they
every
making
now and
millions
then,
every day
you need that one guy
just by
who
letting
can make a
everybody
play
play with
against all odds.
Man,
that.
fuck them
He
niggas.
can ignite things, and I think that's what
Yeah.
they're looking for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk about going to playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
I
I
put
get
that
that money. I retire early.
I put that nigga on FanDuel. He ain't stop session.
An incomplete pass leads to second and
I think
10
I
from the
cursed him and
25.
shit, yo, because he can't stop playing, yo.
Allen.
I know I could-
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a big jet, man. I'm the time. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
The last run got a couple.
If you hit
Here's
that
2nd
shit,
and 8.
you'll fucking deserve to retire. Fuck that.
Operating
need
from
to
the
do
gun. Allen.
Get the damn
This is
ball.
gonna be caught.
You just standing there looking at shit.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they have the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
24 is the mic. It's just me.
From the gun, Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
How you miss time?
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Check. Alert.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch the slip. Mike 56. Mike 56. Who that? 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
Another bill.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Singletary.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. Touchdown now on the year. And the Bills claw one back. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sherman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Williams He'll be taken down.
I'm just laughing at this nigga. He chasing Tyreek Hill and Miko Harvey. They don't know what to do. He is lost in the sauce.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Oh, I didn't even see that bitch.
Picked off at the 47, and the return stops at the 39.
Oh, he snuck that one.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Bills 21.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Allen to Beasley, first down, Buffalo.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Under pressure.
That's right, Frank Clark, baby.
Sacked back at the 38. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Bills on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
That was a nice beat.
Tedrick Thompson picks it.
I beat the shit out there, nigga, to throw that ball.
As he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly.
This nigga dumb as shit. Listen with his safety and shit.
As he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Damn, I threw fucking 9 touchdowns.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 55 yards. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out 1st downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Look like y'all in the lead.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Damn, I threw a fucking pick. Shit. Pick six at that.
Score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
What's going on in the blink of an eye?
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. At the 23, it's second and 12. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we... And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What?
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
Oh, you talking about the nigga I played?
In the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You don't have to punch over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats.
Niggas don't believe me when they cry. They want to keep playing to the fucking final whistle.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's going to go deep for Beasley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Bills on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh, shit, I can't believe. Nigga joined the party and shit.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to go up top.
He burnt the I'm about to say he burnt the shit out that nigga.
Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it
he
falls
mad
to
as
the
shit.
ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses.
Yeah, pressure in his
because
face.
remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Ooh!
And now
Look at that.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chiefs 76.
Unbelievable.
Bills 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So
City.
after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
What that nigga playing? Ultimate Team?
For their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, all right.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
For real? I think I got some of those.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I had them bitches. I got baseball, football, and basketball calls since fucking sixth grade.
And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line.
I got fucking upper deck in that bitch. I think that's what it's called. From where though? That's what I need to find out.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far.
Yeah, go ahead. I might be rich and shit.
He gets this away.
I might be holding that golden ticket for real.
Angle this to the sideline. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That would be incredible.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you
They was in the back. They was in Deucey House in the back.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And no, they can't connect
Man,
on the
they're gonna
pass.
just try and get 80. Is that so hard?
Down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Going deep here for Watkins. And this will be caught.
He thought that bitch was going to the top.
touchdown. Well, business as usual for them.
He thought it was going to the corner.
And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
How many fucking touchdowns did I throw?
Find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
That's crazy.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
10 touchdowns.
Allows them to play with a totally different
10
style
touchdowns,
and a different
640 yards.
So for Kansas City, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare
338 yards, Tyreek Hill, yeah.
Meanwhile, for the Bills, they can't quite.
That's crazy.